We are still in Brooklyn, New York. We got some mixed skies ahead. We got some sun. We got some clouds. We got a blend of both. Zachary is out doing his self-regulation and getting himself out so he can move. There's some beautiful flowers right here. And using this as a perfect way to start some positive energy power, some positive flow as we work on our inner being and outer being through movement. So, throughout our own healing stages, we choose what are we gonna, how are we gonna navigate it? What are we gonna do? Right? We can either crumble and just succumb to all of the things and all of what life has thrown at us, or we can lace up those sneakers, put one foot in front of the other if we can, and walk and move. And this is a lot how to Zachary, he's in his own element, enjoying his life. Welcome to New York, by the way. Yes, we got lots of dirt on the ground. But we don't get distracted by that, right? We stay focused on our own forward movement, our own journey, understanding that sometimes it's going to be debris and a whole bunch of mess in the process. Our favorite spot to pass is this train track. Since we were young, Zachary has his own fascination with trains, so that used to be our destination. Now it's part of the path. Ooh, that's the message today. That used to be the destination. Now it's just part of the path. So that's the message that just got downloaded to me as I'm sharing it to you out loud, talking personal development, talking leadership, talking movement, talking motivation, talking positive energy. That used to be the destination. Now it's just part of the journey. Isn't that juicy? It's like my destination was to complete one block without stopping, without leaning, without requesting support. Now, even Zachary, part of his destination used to be, okay, can he come out and walk with me so we can walk to the train track? Now, that's just part of our journey. Wow, it's part of the path. So the destination changes along the way. That's the main message. Once we get moving, destination changes, right? So we may start off things and think that this is the destination and this is the end all. Meanwhile, God just has it as that's just part of the journey. And we got to understand that. Destinations change. Destinations extend. Hey y'all, I see you popping in. Say hi, your high matters. It's Dr. Ali doing some movement motivation today. I have left the house because it's warmer. Look, we've got flowers. Welcome to spring. So I couldn't wait until it warmed up. No, none of that's happening. None of that is happening. You know why? Let me explain to you why that's not happening. A, the police precinct is right down this block. Right? Literally on that block. You see where the guards are? That's where the police precinct is. And our park is literally just 2 blocks from the precinct. So, A, we choose safe places to walk. That's always the key. Be safe in whatever your journey is. Sorry for to be cheering. My eyes and the water. My eyes and the wind. It gets activated as soon as water hits it. Air hits it. But I'm still here. Walking, not crying. Just super happy. Look, Zachary's gone. He knows this path down to a T. So he don't even need me anymore. I'm just trying to keep up with him. And as parents, we got to understand that path also. Some things that used to be the destination as our kids, as our young beings learn to accomplish certain goals, the destination changes, it extends, right? If the goal elevates to the next level. And that's okay because that's part of the growth process. Good morning, good morning. So, as we move through New York, in these streets, we say good morning to each other. Yeah, we actually do say good morning. I know y'all don't experience that in New York, so maybe you need to come where I go. It's early in the morning, the time that it's recorded. Folks are heading out to work, and Zachary is working ahead of me, but still stopping to make sure I'm okay. Destinations have changed. Good morning, Sydney. How are you? Throw up some emojis so I can tell how you feel today. Yes, I am out. No bike movement today. It's actually walking movement. Me and these sneakers got laced up, and we're like, look, spring is here. Throw on a nice light sweater, light jacket, and get out there, right? So Zachary's already in the park. Our destination is already known. He knows where we're going. Folks are out doing their run. He's checking in on me, and we are just navigating the path, enjoying the fact that, look, the flowers are here, color is here. These leaves, these trees, you guys remember when it was bare? We've got leaves on the trees. Yay! Shout out to growth, right? Huge shout out to growth, huge shout out to change, huge shout out to transformation, huge shout out to change. What I love about this is I have actually brought you all through all 4 of the seasons this year because I think I've been consistently live. I think I started, no, fall. So we still got to take it through fall, but you guys went fall with me. You went through winter with me. Now we're going through spring together. And then we're going to hit summer. Hi. Good morning. This is the place where your high matters. Throw some emojis up if you get this and let me know where you're coming from. New York is in the house, right? I just love showing you something to make you smile for the day. Throw a smile up if this made you smile, right? If it makes me smile, I figure I gotta brighten up somebody else's timeline. I'm here for the brightness. I'm here for the high vibes. We got enough lower energy out there that Michigan's in the house right now. Whoop, whoop. Let me shout you out, Michigan. What up, though? Look, I learned something. What up, though? That's Detroit, but Detroit's in Michigan. Shout out to the Michigan crew for popping in. I know y'all roll deep. Michigan and New York are very similar. So we appreciate you. Sis, bro, whoever's listening today, lace up some sneakers today. I love the cherry blossoms also. Right? See, people don't last year, I'm back. People don't expect beauty in New York. They only expect buildings, concrete, misery, anger. What do the guys say? Robbery, negativity. But there's a lot of beauty happening out here in New York. Besides me, right? Owning my beauty. Besides me, we got flowers. We do have safe spaces. We came to Family Fun Day on Saturday last week. Shout out to our council member for bringing Family Fun Day to the park. We had a lot of nice families that came out for the event. Huge shout out to Smart Fit Fam. That's my nonprofit. We had our Family Fun Day for families with special needs, which we will be having every single year. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you for your love. And as we navigate through family and fitness and fun and being outdoors and just appreciation, right? It's a way to keep it coming and moving forward in our daily lives. Understanding that it goes beyond us. It's about family. It is about fun. It is about elevating our vibrations to positivity amidst all of the negativity that's happening around us. Yes, I saw what you posted, sis. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love and kindness that goes out there to the world. so much is happening that we have to keep radiating light, right? Radiate in our light. It doesn't mean ignore and pretend all the other things are not happening. Be aware. Okay, awareness is good, right? I'm aware. There's a lot happening in the world. Shoot, I'm not gonna sit here and act like if everything is all rose colored, even though I got my yellow frames on to make everything shiny today. So that's my first way of how I shift my modality from gloom and cloud. I put on my own lens, my own sun lens, so that even the external world seems very, very gloomy, I still get to shift it with my own lens, my own view, my own perspective, which is navigating how I regulate my energy. What? Okay. All right, make sure you touch base then when you hit New York. Maybe you come walk with me. Ah, October, what are we doing in October? I'm not even sure what's going on in October, but hit me up on the side and I'll let you know where I is. If you want to come out, October is still pretty decent weather outside, so I should still be walking outside. Feel free to come and join me. Oh, yeah. Girl, my niece is a Harry Styles addict. Love him. She loves him. Her and her mama goes to their concert. She might be coming to New York to see him too. Quite possible. Anything is possible with them. So that's going to be great. The mere fact that they travel into New York from Kansas to see Harry Styles, that's a thing. And it's a thing they do together as family, which I super appreciate. She spends a lot of energy and time and effort in her family. And I learn a lot from her with that too. Because as you see with our walks, we do our walks together. And it's so cool that sometimes Zachary comes to me. He's like, Mom, let's go walk. And I'm like, okay. Because he knows that's what I like to do. And that's what we can do together and both enjoy. Right? Taking care of ourselves. We're still doing it together in our separate paths, but aligned paths, parallel paths. How about that? So sometimes lace up with the family and just go for a walk. You'll be amazed how it shifts your whole vibratory energy. And for those of you who can't walk, roll. For those who can't roll, just stand or sit or just be present. You know, there's benches to come and sit on. Last week, my mama came and she sat on some benches while Zachary just ran around. And it was literally her presence that made the difference, right? She didn't have to be walking with him. They got to the park. It was during the event. She sat on a bench and he walked around. They're still together. It's still family. So I know I got my headscarf on today, you can tell. Because I literally was going to jump on a bike. And then something said, lace up. You know what it means when I hear lace up? It means let's go take that walk outside. I was like, but it's kind of chilly here. You know that negative thought that just starts to slide into your head? It's kind of nippy. And then that something said, well, put a jacket on then. There's no excuse. We can't make any excuses up for not wearing another than to walk. And even that, like I said, you may not be able to walk, roll. You may not be able to do all the things. Do what you can. Even if it's coming out and sitting down. Even if it's just sitting in your bed and moving your limbs. Move. The key of that is once you start moving, that's how you shift your own energy. You have more control on your energy than anybody else. So sometimes we move by turning on the TV, or we move by moving our fingers up and down the ethers to see what's going on in the world. Shucks, bump the world. Stay focused on you first. Right? Work on you so that when you see the stuff in the world, it don't change you. It don't turn you into negative or turn you into heavy, angry, and all that stuff that it can do. I don't know. Or depressed. That's my thoughts. That's how I navigate the world. I'm aware. Hey, squirrel. Hi, squirrel. Little squirrel's out today. The people are out running and walking. I love this. I love to see that people are taking care of themselves. And we're going around the second path. I have my walking app in my ear. One ear. It's actually playing Shaka Khan, I'm Every Woman. And Zachary has stopped. This gives Zachary something to do in the morning before I head off to work, before I go start my power day. Some beautiful flowers. It gives some light all into the spaces. Yeah, there's the beautiful cherry blossoms again. Those are cute. I don't know what they are though, but they're beautiful. We have some up here. What I love is the newness of them. Soon those are all gonna be on the ground. But spring is when it all starts to come out. I love watching the evolution from the bare trees to buds to the beginning leaves, and then in fall when the leaves fall down and they start all over again. And I think that's the best lessons that we can learn is the transformation of nature and how it goes through different stages at different times. And that shifts me into the highest vibration. It means that, okay, there may be times it's barren and it's brown and there's no fruit. And then there's times when it just gets really, really beautiful. Even though some folks have allergies. Oh, I'm just going around, just getting some miles done, getting some steps in, getting some minutes done. I try to do 30 days of autism moves, 30 days of movement for the month of April. That was a commitment. Yeah, we stopped, so I'm gonna head in the inside part now. That is my, and now we start a candle for a cause. So if you think of investing in Smart Fit Fam or donating, we have a cool fundraiser that's kicking off now at the time of this recording for this week only. If you're catching this live, until the end of April 2026. So, candles for a cause. Yes, we are doing 30 days of movement to show that autism moves. Autism does not stand still at all, but they move, and they move consistently, and they move readily, and they move a lot. And it also helps with the regulation. So why not join them enter their world for a little bit? I think we just expect everyone to enter our world, and that's not how it should be. I think we should be at a space now where we can enter their world. Imagine what it is that life looks like on their end. It gotta be different. It's gotta be different. I love entering his world because it gives me a chance to see things from a very innocent and simple perspective. Let's turn around so you guys can see some trees. Y'all see me all the time. Let's look at some beauty, some nature, some color. Ooh, look at that. Yep, the pigeons are out. You know, New York is not pigeons. These are the benches. Sometimes we come sit down and just enjoy nature. Color is around. I love seeing the color. Getting ready to look at the squirrel. Hey, squirrel. He's looking for something. It's all perched up. Did you see him? There he goes. Hey, squirrel. I'm not gonna go closer because I don't want to scare him. There it goes. Yep, the peoples are out today, all walking, all ages. Right? Right, Ben? Sometimes look at the little birds that are out looking for some grub. They are out early. Very nice. I think sometimes just looking at animals can put you in a positive flow. There's another squirrel out there. Leaves are budding. Greenery is here. Ooh, we were talking about this. I thought it'd take about 2 weeks of greenery, but I think because of the rain, everything is blooming faster. You remember we walked around this last few weeks and there was snow on the ground? Can you remember that? Remember when there was snow on the ground? Then there was nothing on the ground. Now we got leaves on the trees and some flowers. So great. Hey, little birdie. Hey, little birdie. Looking for his meal for the day. Zachary has decided our walk is complete because he is exiting. Ready to head out? Felt good? How you feel? Thumbs up. Let me know how you feel. Man.